So we've just had a pretty amazing patient brought into the Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital. His name is Django, and he is a whistling kite that's been rescued from the Frazer coast area after he's been found with a bit of fishing line trapped around his back talon. So we're going to assess him now and see if there's something we can do to try and help him get back out into the wild. Django here is an absolutely stunning bird. He is a raptor. And raptors are birds of prey, and they use those incredible talons that they have in those feet to capture their prey. And one of the most important parts of their feet is actually that back talon. And that is sometimes called the killing claw, and it's really important for them so that they can grab their prey and catch it and then eat it. So today we're going to do a recheck on Django the whistling kite. So I'm going to catch up with Jacob, one of our amazing nurses and keepers. We're going to take him outside and do a checkup in one of our lovely aviaries. Full of attitude, our beautiful man Django. So what we want to see today is how he's healing this injury on that back talon. Thank you, Django. Thank you very much. So that's looking amazing. He's been a bit of a mischievous little friend this week, and he's been removing all of the bandages that we've tried popping on there. So it's nice to see that he actually doesn't need them anymore. He said, no thank you everybody, I'm healing that just fine. Yeah. So that looks great. And it's not hot or swollen anymore, which is fantastic. Really good to see. So I'm just going to do a little bit of raptor physio now. So we're going to just try and extend this back talon and stretch it out a little bit, because this is the area that's been damaged by that fishing line when he first came in. Just because I've noticed he's not using it very much with the food. Yeah, so he needs a bit of help. Remember that this actually does work. Hang you, little man. Hopefully with this physio he'll be good to go. Yeah, fingers crossed. So he's made enormous progress. What I'd love to do now, Jacob, if we can, is actually pop him on the ground and just see how he's moving it. You can see Django is sitting there on that perch, and he's got that back talon on the left foot curled underneath his foot, and it should be sitting right out the back. And unfortunately that's happened as a result of some really nasty injuries to that foot secondary to fishing line. So he was actually coiled up in quite tight by fishing line, and it caused infection in the foot, and he was very close to actually losing that back area of his foot, which would have been, you know, really damaging to his chances for survival in the wild. So he's had quite intensive care here at the Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital. And the good news is the infection appears to be gone and the wound from the fishing line has healed. But we're just waiting now to see if he can actually get the use of that killing talon or that back talon back, because we want to see him use those feet properly and know that when he gets back out into the wild, he's going to be able to catch his prey and eat it effectively. So Jacob and I are about to take our lovely friend Django the whistling kite from a small aviary out into our bigger rainforest aviary so that he can get some flight fitness back in preparation for his release. We're really happy with how his talons are working now, and so this is the next stage of his rehab process. Here we go, Django, rainforest aviary. What do you reckon? So we're really happy with how Django, our whistling kite friend, has been progressing in hospital.
Done a huge change for Django.
Yeah.
He's able to actually put that toe out, and I think he's going to get a lot of fitness in here because he did some really good laps around rainforest.
Yeah, that was perfect. Exactly what he needs to do.
Even after those laps, he was a little bit exhausted.
Yes,
so it just goes to show this is going to do him a world of good.
Yeah, he really does need this to be his next step. So this will be his new home for now, and he'll get a couple of weeks of flight fitness. Yeah, me too. It's the Ritz for raptors. So awesome. Yeah, we're excited. Little Django's going to have a lovely time in here.
Yeah, I think it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Be ready for release in no time.
Yeah, fingers crossed. He does what we need him to do, and then in a couple of weeks' time, it'll be back out to the wild for Django.
Yeah, awesome.
It's really cool. So today's a pretty exciting day for us. He spent the last 3 weeks in our rainforest aviary here, and we're going to see if he's got the fitness up, ready to go back out into the wild where he belongs. So I'm going to see if I can get him to fly now, and we'll see how fit he is, because he's been doing laps in this rainforest aviary for the last 3 weeks, and I'm hoping that he's going to be ready to get out there and soar through the skies. So let's see. All right, Django, here I come. Show me what you can do. He looks amazing. He's absolutely brilliant. This honestly doesn't get much better than this. I'm so stoked. Yeah, the rehab has worked perfectly and Django's ready to get back out into the wild where he belongs.